In this video, I will analyze the top 25 coins on CoinMarketCap, so I hope you enjoy. First, of course, we have Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has been going sideways since March, which, it has been a boring process, but I believe we are very close to breaking out, and let me explain why. If we go on the 1 hour chart, you'll see that right now we are trying to form a 5-wave move to the upside, and we are trying to break above this high right here, and right now we are still in the 3rd wave move. As you can see, we got pretty much rejected by the 1.272 extension right here, and we got rejected 2 times, and I think it's time to finally get above that extension and get to the 3rd wave target right here at the 200% extension and hit 70k before getting a 4th wave and then a 5th wave. I've had this wave count on the chart for almost a month now, so this was pretty much expected to happen. Now let me explain what this whole 5-wave move to the upside is. If you go on the 4-hour chart, you'll see that, at least in my opinion, we are in a 4th wave move down right now, and I'm not sure if we bottomed yet. We could get another low to touch the 50% extension right here, but that would make the price go to like 44k, and I don't want to see that happen. Obviously, we could get another low, but it would be bearish in my opinion. I think the 4th wave low is in, and we are about to get a 5th wave move to the upside, and this 5th wave move to the upside could realistically go way above the target zone that I have right here. And let me go on the daily for this. It could realistically go to 100 to maybe even 150k, and this is the 5th wave of this 3rd wave right here. Then after that you can expect a 4th wave move down, and then a 5th wave to finish the cycle somewhere between the 2.618 extension and the 3.618 extension. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to top between 190k and 255k, but it could go higher because, as you can see in the previous cycle, we pretty much got to the 3.618 extension, but we had the pandemic before that, so maybe we would have gone to the 4.618, because in the cycle before that we went way above the 4.618, as you can see. So maybe in this cycle we'll get to the 3.618 again, or maybe even the 4.618 if things are more bullish. Now let me continue with the Bitcoin dominance chart, because I believe this is an important chart that everyone needs to know about. I believe Bitcoin dominance is very close to topping, and I think it will top somewhere between September and October, and then we'll get an altcoin season that I will talk about very, very soon. And Bitcoin dominance topping does not mean that Bitcoin will start going down. No, it just means that altcoins will start outperforming Bitcoin. In order for the altcoins to go up though, Bitcoin still needs to go up, and that's why I think Bitcoin still has not topped and it is nowhere close to topping. Also, why do I think Bitcoin dominance will top in September to October? Well, currently we're at about 57.5%, and as you can see, we are very close to the 0.618 extension that I have on the chart. And we went to that same level in the previous cycle, so, maybe it's to be expected that the dominance will top at the same level as the previous cycle. And also, if you check out the Bitcoin monthly returns, you'll see that in each halving year, for example in 2020, nothing really happened in September and October. And if you check out 2016, same thing. August, September, and October, nothing really happened. Now, of course, you don't have to look at the halving years, you can look at all of the years, and as you can see, August is usually not a good month for Bitcoin. And September is pretty much as bad as August. But after that, October is almost green, so maybe you can expect a green October and then a green November as well, because if you check out what happened in the previous halving year, in November we went up 43%, and in 2016 we went up 5%, but in December we still went up like 30%. And I still believe Bitcoin will get to 100k by the end of the year, but right now we might continue going sideways for another month, which will make the Bitcoin dominance chart go higher and higher until it tops, and then when Bitcoin starts breaking to the upside, that's when altcoins will start outperforming it. Now let's move on to Ethereum. Ethereum, I think, has bottomed right here. I pretty much called this bottom, and I told you the price would go up, and I mean it happened. Of course, it could be that we will get another low, but I don't think another low is on the table right now, and I'm expecting Ethereum to break above the bull market support band maybe in October, because that's when I believe the altcoins will start outperforming Bitcoin. So we might just chill below it for another few weeks before we actually do something. Now, Ethereum is currently in a 1-2 setup of this third wave move to the upside, and this is only the third wave move of this much larger third wave move. And for the third wave of the 1-2 setup that I have on the chart, I'm expecting Ethereum to get to at least $6,600 to only finish this wave right here. Then, of course, we'll get a fourth wave, a fifth wave to finish this wave. Then you can expect a fourth wave and a fifth wave. And the third wave, in my opinion, will top at this level right here at the 2.618 extension, because we did the exact same thing in the previous cycle. So, you know, why would we not repeat what happened there? Now, of course, we might go lower. Maybe we'll not get to the 2.618. Maybe we'll only get to, I don't know, like 10K. But that's still good in my opinion. And I'm expecting Ethereum to top somewhere between the 2.618 and the 3.618. Now, I could put the 1.618 on the chart as well, but I don't know. I believe that's way too low because we now have the Ethereum ETFs and, you know, the price might start going crazy really soon. So we'll see what happens. Now, I also want you to look at the Ethereum quarterly returns. As you can see, if you check out the halving years, in 2020, Ethereum went up 100% in Q4, and in 2016 it went down, and this was also a halving year. So why did it go down right here? Well, this was when the coin was launched, so I don't know, maybe this is not a good indicator. But if you check out what happened in the previous Q4s, you'll see that in 2017 it went up 100%, then 2018 was a bear market, 2019 was an accumulation year, then 2020 was a halving year and the price went up. In 2021, we went up another 22%. 2022 was a bear market. 2023 was an accumulation year. And right now, if we are copying what we did in 2020 and in 2019, well, I don't believe we are, but I think Ethereum has a chance to go up a lot in Q4 this year, if you want to copy what happened right here. Right now, it's pretty much 50-50, and, you know, Ethereum could do nothing until next year. As you can see, in Q1, Ethereum always goes up a lot, so maybe it's safe to say that we'll save it for next year. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Now we have Binance Coin, and Binance Coin is still going up. I still think it's in a third wave move to the upside. It does not look complete, and also, I don't have the wave count right now, but, you know, judging by how this looks, I think we're in a third wave, and I'm expecting Binance Coin to top somewhere between the 2.618 and maybe even the 4.618, so somewhere between $2,000 and $3,400. Now, we have Solana on the chart, and Solana, I think, has bottomed in the fourth wave move to the upside. This structure was very weird right here. I kind of have to remove this now. And I believe we are now heading for a fifth wave move to the upside, and that fifth wave move could get to the 2.618 level at $687, and maybe even the 3.618. The 4.618 is also possible, but right now that's hopium because, you know, that's still like a, let's say, an 8x from where we're at right now. And do not forget, the price of Solana went up from $8 to about $200. So maybe you have to question how much more this coin is going to go up, you know? But I still believe Solana has a long way to go until it actually tops. But in my opinion, Solana is going to top earlier than the other altcoins because it already had its third wave move to the upside, but we'll see. Then we have XRP, and, you know, nothing has really happened, so this is just a mess right now. We'll see what happens. Let's move on to Dogecoin. Dogecoin, I believe, has bottomed in a second wave move down, and maybe we'll finally start the third wave move, which, by the way, will go very well with the fact that Bitcoin dominance is close to topping. So, you know, once that happens, a third wave move to the upside on most altcoin charts will make a lot of sense because, you know, the third wave is usually the most impulsive, and that's when altcoins usually outperform Bitcoin in third waves. So, yeah. It held support levels, which is good, but I cannot confirm that the low is in because the green line of the bull market support band did not really go above the red line, at least yet. I believe it will go above it very soon, maybe in the next couple of weeks, and once that happens, we can expect a break above the bull market support band, and then a break above this high right here at 23 cents will confirm that a third wave is happening. Now I'm expecting Dogecoin to top somewhere between the 1.618 and the 2.618, so somewhere between $1.23 and let's say $2. But it could go higher if, things are more bullish and if more people get into it. So, we'll have to see what happens. Then we have Tron, and we got this pump right here, and I pretty much predicted this pump. I told you that after we got this cross right here on the bull market support band, something was about to happen, and what do you know? Something did happen. We went from 11 cents to about 17 cents. So, I'm still expecting this chart to go up more, but you have to keep in mind that it's almost at its previous all-time high, and it has only gone up in the bear market, so, be careful. Then we have Tron Coin, and Tron Coin is dropping right now, and I don't believe this is because the Tron Coin CEO got arrested or whatever. I believe this is because we had a cross on the bull market support band and the red line went above the green line. And as you can see, the fourth wave that I have on the chart right here, I expected the fourth wave to get another low. So I think that will happen. I think we will get to let's say $4.50 before we head into the fifth wave right here. And this fifth wave will only finish this third wave move to the upside. And this will be the third wave of this third wave move. So I still think Tron Coin has a lot of potential to go up a lot in this cycle and maybe do a 5 to 10x from where it's at right now. Next we have Cardano, and Cardano, I always make videos about it, so let's just go on the 1 hour chart and make a quick daily update. Cardano is currently in a fourth wave move down, and I predicted this move as well. And the fourth wave might be done, I don't know. It did not go oversold on the 1 hour chart, so maybe we'll get another low. Maybe we'll get to the 50% extension right here before we continue. I suggest watching my other Cardano videos if you want to know what I'm talking about here. It's holding support levels, which is good, and I believe Cardano still has the potential to go in a third wave move to the upside. And again, this would go very well with the fact that Bitcoin dominance is close to topping. So I think the third wave move to the upside could get to $5.30. Just like it did in the previous cycle. Well, in the previous cycle it went above the 1.618, and going above the 1.618 in this cycle means that we need to go above the $5.30 level. So, I'm very bullish on this chart, and that's pretty much it. And here we have AVAX, another coin that is in a second wave move down, and AVAX still has potential to go up more. And I believe AVAX will go up in a third wave whenever Cardano, Dogecoin, and some other, most altcoins will go up. Now, like I said, the same thing happens with this coin as well. Until we actually get above the bull market support band, I cannot confirm that the low is in. And even if we go above the bull market support band, that's not going to be enough. We need a break above this high right here to confirm that the second wave move down is in. So until then, this is going to be just a bunch of noise. Now I could see AVAX top somewhere between the 1.618 and the 2.618, so somewhere between $250 and $400. Then we have Shiba Inu, which had a very deep fourth wave move to the downside, and I believe Shiba Inu still has the potential to go up in a fifth wave move, and realistically we could get to these target regions right here. I'm not going to read them, but you can read them yourself. And from where we are at right now, that's still like another maybe 5 to 10x potential. So, but be careful, because this fourth wave move to the downside is very, very deep. So if it fails, then we'll most likely get a new bear market low. So be careful with that. Then we have Chainlink, which is also in a second wave move down, just like most altcoins. And same thing goes for Chainlink as well. Chainlink is supposed to go in a third wave move right now, and I believe it will do that in October or maybe November. We could top somewhere between, let's say, the 2.618 and the 4.618, because in the previous cycle we formed a first wave move to the upside. Then in the bear market we formed a second wave move down. And this cycle we need to form the third wave move up, and this needs to be in 5 waves. And theoretically the third wave could go very, very crazy, which means that Chainlink has the potential to get to even $300 in this cycle. Now of course right now that's hopium, and we have to see what happens, but my minimum target for this cycle is the 2.618 level at $143. Then we have Bitcoin Cash, and nobody cares about this. And next we have Polkadot, and Polkadot unfortunately is not looking too good. It just reinvalidated its first wave move to the upside, so I don't think Polkadot will get a third wave move to the upside, which is very unfortunate, but you know, maybe we can recover, but we just went to the previous bear market low, so it's not a good sign, and I'm not bullish on this coin right now. And I see no reason to be bullish on a coin that did not manage to hold support levels. So, you know, if we do somehow manage to break above this high right here, then maybe I could see a new all-time high in this cycle, but nothing is really 100% right now. This is very, very messy. Then we have Coin, and this is another coin that nobody really cares about, so let's just move on. Near Protocol is another coin that is currently in a second wave move down, and this coin also needs a third wave move to the upside, just like most altcoins. And we are already at the bull market support band, which is a good sign. Now, as you can see, we got rejected by it multiple times. We actually touched it very recently, so, you know, if we do not manage to get above it this time, then I'm expecting another low, which would not be bearish because that would touch the 0.786 extension. Now, of course, we do not have to get another low, but, you know, that could always happen. Now, I'm expecting near to go to maybe like the 2.618 in this cycle and get like $50, but it could go way higher than that. Depends on what the chart actually wants to do. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Then we have Polygon Matic, and Polygon Matic is not looking good at all. So, as you can see, we pretty much got rejected by the bull market support band. I wanted another low, another bear market low, and we did not get one. Getting another bear market low would have actually been very, very bullish, but that didn't happen. So maybe we'll still get the fifth wave move to the upside that I'm expecting, but nothing is guaranteed right now because, as you can see, we went overbought on the daily and we did not really do anything on the price chart. So be very, very careful. I don't know where this coin will go, and I'm starting to kind of lose patience with this coin. Then another coin that is not looking too good is Litecoin. Litecoin is, you know, not doing anything, just like XRP, Polygon, and some other altcoins. And, you know, I don't have anything to say about this coin. Could it break its previous all-time high? Yes. Is it going to? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Then we have Kaspa, and you know, this wave count that I have on the chart is not the most accurate wave count because the price is just going up, so you cannot really put a wave count on a chart that has only gone up during the bear market. It's kind of weird, but I believe Kaspa is close to topping. Now, what does that mean? Well, I still believe we're going to go up another 5 to 10x, but we have to go down at some point, you know? We cannot keep going up forever. So could Kaspa get to like $1 to maybe $2? Yes. How about more than that? Well, probably not, because, you know, it has been going up forever and we need a correction. Uniswap is also in a second wave move down right now. I don't know where the wave count went, but, you know, it held support levels, which is good. It had a very messy second wave move down, but it's theoretically an ABC structure, so, you know, it held support levels, which is good. And right now I'm expecting a third wave move to the upside, which, you know, could go anywhere. I cannot really give you targets because we do not really have enough price history to, you know, help us get target zones, but I could give you a Fibonacci retracement target zone. And you know, my minimum target for this cycle is at about $71. Now, are we going to be able to get up there? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with this coin, but $71 is kind of realistic because, you know, that's only like a 11x from where we're at right now. And if we are getting an altcoin season, then Uniswap could easily go up much more than that. So that's why I have the 2.618 extension on the chart as well. Next, we have ICP, which is another coin in a second wave move down. And ICP is holding support levels, which is very good. It's already starting to bounce, but we did not get a break above the bull market support band yet, so we might continue going sideways just like on the other altcoins. This is pretty much the exact same story. I've made a bunch of videos about ICP. If you want a more in-depth analysis, maybe check them out. I'm expecting ICP to top somewhere between $87 and $223. Then we have Pepe, and Pepe is just, not doing too much right now. It's currently almost above the bull market support band, but it looks like it's getting rejected by it, and I've already warned you about this, but we had a cross right here and the red line went above the green line. So maybe this means that the price will get a much deeper correction before we actually do something. Now, can Pepe go up another, let's say 5x from here? Absolutely, especially if we get an altcoin season. So you can expect this coin to go up a lot more if it holds support levels. Then we have Aptos, and as you can see, Aptos just had a cross right here, and the green line is starting to go above the red line, which is a good sign, but this chart is not looking too good. I mean, sure, you could call this a 1-2 setup and this another 1-2 setup, but it's kind of messy right now. We'll have to see what happens next. If we do get above the bull market support band, then we should not break below it for the next few months, because as you can see, for most of its lifetime, the price was pretty much below the bull market support band, so we cannot be below it for that long. There's not enough price history on this chart, so I'm just going to not give you any predictions. Then we have Fetch AI, and Fetch AI looks like it wants to go up in a fifth wave of this third wave move to the upside, and it touched the bull market support band, as you can see, and it looks like it's getting rejected right now. We are also overbought on the daily RSI, so maybe it's time to get a correction before we try going above it. But I'm expecting the third wave move to the upside right here to get to maybe the 3.618 right here at $4.60. Then you can expect a much larger fourth wave move down, and then a fifth wave to finish the cycle somewhere between $5 and maybe even $8. It could go above the 4.618 extension on the chart. I have seen many other altcoins do that, so it is possible. And do not forget, in the previous cycle we formed a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup to form a first wave move up. It's pretty much the same exact story as Chainlink. We are currently in a third wave move up, and we are in a third wave of a third wave, so that's why this chart is looking so bullish. And yeah, I believe Fetch AI still has the potential to do another, let's say 8x from where it's at right now. Next we have Monero, and does anybody still care about this coin? I mean, this is pretty much XRP2. I don't think there's much to say about this. It's pretty much dead right now. And of course, it could break its previous all-time high, but what's the point? It's only going to go up like a 4x from where it's at right now. There are much better altcoins that, in my opinion, can give you much better return on investment, so why bother with this one? But anyways, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, check out our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts, and check out our new YouTube memberships if you want to support the channel and get some awesome benefits for it. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.